all across America. There is a community of people who love to play the sport of darts. They play in bars, taverns, and fraternal clubs, in leagues where they compete to make it to the annual Tournament of Champions. Partners Promoting Darts, or the PPD, is a sanctioning body which hosts the nation's biggest tournament, with payouts far exceeding anything else in North America. At the T.O.C., nearly $1 million in prize money is available, and the players of the PPD are all trying to take it home. One sanctioning body, one tournament, nearly $1 million. Welcome to the world of soft-tip darts. Welcome to Darts Nation.
I'm Dennis Sanden, 2013-2015 men's T.O.C. champ. I've been playing since 2000, and I'm a laborer out of St. Louis, and a guy came up to me and says, "Hey Dennis, would you like to throw in a dart league?" And I said, "No, you got the wrong guy." He goes, "I got 2 weeks left. I'll pay for your darts. I'll pay for everything." He goes, "Just show up, just 2 weeks." And I said, "All right, I'll do it." And from there I was hooked. I mean, it was every weekend playing darts, and I was the thrill of playing other people and the competition, and you had your ups and downs. T.O.C., when I first looked at it, I looked at the $20,000, you know, a chance to win $20,000, which all your dart tournaments around, you know, it's never been that high ever. The first year they did it, I couldn't play in it because my mom was really sick. So I took the first year off and went to visit her in Kentucky. She ended up dying, and so it really hurt, and I couldn't concentrate and put my head into the game. And then so after about a month went by, I started throwing a little bit more darts and it wasn't flying good, and I wasn't feeling comfortable, and well, 16 more days after that, my dad passed away. It was 46 days. And it hit me again. God really put in challenge to me. And I always wanted my mom to see me win something big. And she's always there for darts. I wanted to show her that I could do it. Well, after that, my mom and dad passed away, I started trying to focus on the darts again and shooting. And then I said, I'm gonna put a team together to win, and I wanted to really, really win so bad. And we ended up playing, we ended up winning the first game, winning the second game, winning the third game, and it got more excited. I told my wife, I said, you know, I think we have a chance. And she goes, well, just keep on playing your darts and you'll be fine. So I stayed calm, and so then we ended up playing for the match. I really didn't shoot the best darts throwing it, but I ended up winning it. And I did that for my mom and dad. And I knew that he was watching me. I said, I got something that they don't have. I got my partner Scott and my mom and dad. That's 4 of us against 2 people. We should win. And we ended up winning it. And it made me so proud. So T.O.C. is a chance for anybody. I mean, I'm not the greatest player. And if you put your heart into it, you can do anything you want to. I mean, you got great players out there, better than me, but I stick with it and I practice and I practice. Every day you have a chance to beat somebody, and that's what we're all here for. And we all want to beat the best, and that's what we shoot for.
Coming up on Darts Nation.
I want to defend my title. I've worked really hard, practiced a lot of hours.
Since Dennis won in 2015 at the T.O.C., you know, I mean, he, we spent the whole weekend in Kansas City and enjoyed our time and everything, and just the year has been a whirlwind for us. Dennis had some medical issues in December and January, and that lasted through March, and luckily things are looking better.
December 12th, I woke up and my finger was swollen. It was a morning, I was getting ready for work, and I got up, took a shower, and I felt it kind of tight and I went to work, and all day at work it got more bigger, and came and told my boss, I said, hey, my finger's swollen up really bad, and I said I can barely touch it. I said I need to go and see a doctor. He goes, you know what, Dennis? He goes, you've done a lot for me. Go ahead and get out of here. So it was 7 o'clock in the morning. Dr. Bodeman walked in and he came straight up to me and he goes, let me see your finger. And I put my hand out, I showed him, and he looked at it. He goes, son. He peeled on it. He goes, I'm sorry. And I said, sorry. And I said, did you look at the MRI? He goes, no. He goes, but I seen this a lot. He goes, looked like we're gonna have to cut it and take it. And I said, why don't you go look at the MRI and then come back and tell me? And so he went down and looked at it, and I'm sitting there, they're gonna take it. I know they're gonna take it. And he comes back in and he goes, you're a young man, you're strong, you have no health issues with you. He goes, we're gonna put you in a IV, hook you up to IV, and run this medicine through you, and see what it does. And I said, well, you think it'll save my finger? He goes, it'll help your finger. He goes, what you got is never going to make it better. I'm 100% better. He goes, you will have a dead finger, but what we're trying to do is have the infection spread any farther.
Yeah, to stop it from spreading,
and that's what you need to do. He goes, and I said, all right. And it came out pretty good, really. I got to use my finger still. Swelling went down. I can feel a little bit more comfortable throwing with my finger now than what it was before. So I'm happy with it. I still have little problems with it, but it's just the little problems. And then mostly it's mental now, is I have to say, is it my finger or is it just me? And go from there. Brady's Bar is my home bar. Been shooting out here for 7-8 months. They brought the board in here for me to shoot in my hometown. They're proud to have a little ball one guy be a champion of the T.O.C. twice. They're excited. When I walk in here, they watch me. They sit there for hours watching me play in the game. And the guy in here today has taught me the game more than anybody else is Jeff Wright. I lost a lot of $5 bets with him, and he showed me the game and how to play it right, and he made me a monster.
And that's when you got to give back to the game. You let somebody play you that's trying to get better, and the way they get better is playing guys like you.
Right.
The same way it's like with me, you know. That's the greatest invention they come up with in darts.
But, yeah, it's in the new state of the art.
I wish they'd have had this my whole life right here.
Right. The moccasins became a trademark in darts for me. They feel like I won with them, and they're my lucky darts, or they bring luck to my darts. And so every time I go out, I got to have them on, and the moccasins are like my luckiest shoes I ever wore in my life. This year, I'm excited for 2016 T.O.C. I want to defend my title. I've worked really hard, practiced a lot of hours, and I'm also playing an MDI, which is for $50,000. And it's exciting there. I have a chance this year to win $35,000 at the total. And it's a goal, and you shoot for it. Let's see what happens, you know. I'll see you at the T.O.C.
Coming up on Darts Nation.
It's exciting to be here. It feels like my building, but
qualifiers are starting. People are playing in multiple events, trying to work their way into Wednesday's big finale. Get their part of $750,000 in prize money.
excited to be here. Get goosebumps when I walk in this building. It's exciting to be here. It feels like my building, but let's go get them.
Not long after arriving at the T.O.C., Dennis gets right to work earning money with 2 first-place wins in the men's finale qualifier brackets, totaling $1,000.
Finale day, the biggest day of the week, $200,000, actually closer to $300,000 in prize money going out today. This is the big day. 128 men in a finale, 128 women in their finale, and then we have another 128 men in the hard luck and nearly 100 women in their hard luck. So a lot of high competition, high stakes. We've got 24 players that can double their T.O.C. winnings today, their finale prize money. So 24 players who have a chance to win as much as $20,000 individually today, and of course everybody wins because we pay all the way back to last place, $500. So today is a great day. Everybody's winning money. Everybody's going home happy.
Dennis and his partner in the men's finale begin their run at $20,000 and a title quickly with a win in a best-of-3 format. In round 2, though, they stumble.
We played our first game and we won our first game. Went for our second game match, and we ran against Eric Gregory and Steve Drew, and I think they showed us how to play darts, and we ended up losing that. Now we're in the middle bracket, so now we're going to fight and claw back and see them again. That's what it's all about.
As with all events at the T.O.C., the men's finale is triple elimination. But Dennis and Kevin never recover from their first loss and drop their next 2 matches consecutively and are eliminated. Just like that, Dennis's dream of becoming the first men's 3-time T.O.C. winner is over, at least for this year.
As you can see, I got a check, but it wasn't for the big one. And me and my partner, Kevin, we gave it everything we got today, and it wasn't our day. And can't win them all, but you know what? I won in 2013, 2015, so 2017, here I come.
The men's finale, even with Dennis missing out on the chance to defend his crown, is still an exciting one, as a new team takes home the title and $20,000 cash.
The final's going on right now. They're racing to 2 right now. Yeah. Sean Horseman's really putting it on to him right now, so let's see what happens. Well, Horseman won the first game, so now they're getting ready to go play cricket. If they win that one, they get to play another match. So they beat them 1 game, and so that'd be 1 down, and they got 2 more to go. So let's see what happens now. We're going to see what's going to happen on the cricket game now. 1-1. Hancock. The horseman's going to lead off. Usually if they lead off, we're going to win the game. See what happens here.
I can't even believe the day. If one of us shot bad, the other one shot good. We just carried each other all day.
We lost the first game of the day. Here we are.
I got no words.
It's kind of hard to describe. All the hard work. I've been playing South 17.
I may have a heart attack.
Amazing field of people. Awesome run tournament. Thanks to Jim.
Yeah,
PPD
tournament was
staff.
on great.
Look forward to coming back next year.
Yep, I agree.
Congratulations to the new team this year, and we'll see him next year, and hopefully I get to play him.
Dennis's effort in the men's finale is not for nothing, as he takes home an additional $500 and his chance at $50,000 in the Gold Mixed Doubles Invitational is still to come. Coming up on Darts Nation.
We're going to give him everything we can get, plus the kitchen sink to see what happens. I like my partner.
For sure.
And I got faith in her, and all we had to do is back up each other, and we got this.
We're ready to do it.
So the Gold MDI, we actually have 3 different levels. That's our mixed doubles invitational. Gold is the big money. We've got $55,000 final and $50,000 to the winners. All 32 men and 32 women in that $50,000 event will draw for partners, blind draw. That determines who their partners will be for the big event on Sunday.
Draw number 1. Alrighty, what do we got?
Got 16. Here's my partner. I drew a 16, and she draws 16. And we're going to show them what it's all about tomorrow, and throw them all straight. $50,000. What can you? I mean, a chance to win $50,000. Where can you go?
A little nervous, two-time champ,
Well,
but
with
you
an
got the
awesome
third
partner.
one. You got the third one.
We got
Heck
this.
yeah.
We got this, right?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Let's go get them.
After missing out on defending his championship title in the men's finale, Dennis now sets his sight on winning the Gold MDI, which comes with the largest cash prize at the Tournament of Champions. The path to the title and $50,000 won't be easy, though, as the tournament is filled with 64 of the finest men's and women's players in the country. Dennis and his partner start out on fire, winning their first 2 matches relatively easily, until they run into one of the top teams in the tournament in Tricia Romero and Randy Tolochka. Dennis and Sandra lose in a very tight battle, but the loss seems to ignite them as they begin to tear their way through the competition with an aim at meeting up with Tricia and Randy again.
So now we're still in it. We're right in the middle of the bracket, and we're fighting, scratching, clawing, and we're going to give them everything we got. Me and my partner are shooting excellent.
Yes.
We're just getting one dart. We just got to start using all 3 darts.
For sure. A little tough now coming from behind, but we got this. We're not worried about it.
No, I like my partner,
For sure.
and I got faith in her, and all we had to do is back up each other, and we got this.
We're ready to do it.
Dennis and Sandra's first real test to moving on comes against Mike Maloney and Carolyn Nessman, 2 of the PPD's top competitors.
Come on, girl. 7.
We're rolling on.
Yeah, rolling
Let's
on.
go on to the next one.
Getting closer and closer to the money, and see what we can do.
Yep. Let's do it.
After climbing the mountain of Maloney and Nessman, things don't get any easier against Dennis's championship partner from 2015, Rob Talbot.
The names are right here. You got Robert and you got Dennis. And both of them, they end up winning last year. And we can't say much about each other. Best friends for life.
Best friends for life, man.
And now we got to play each other. So it's hard to play against each other. But at that line, we're not buddies no more.
No.
And
I'll give him a hug after.
yeah.
Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah. We shoot hours and hours and hours just for this moment here, and we got one's got to win, one's got to lose, and nobody likes to lose. So,
amen to that.
yeah,
Yeah. But we're going to meet again.
yeah.
We're going to meet again.
Good luck.
You got it, my friend.
Another victory against Maloney and Nessman moved Dennis and Sandra into round 24 of the tournament, the championship match, and their chance at redemption against the favored Tricia Romero and Randy Tolochka. Since Dennis and Sandra have only lost the one match heading into the finals, they must be beaten in 2 matches that are races to 2. Romero and Tolochka, on the other hand, are in the king's seat and must be beaten in a race to 2 3 times. The odds are definitely long for Team Sanden. In their first match, Dennis and Sandra start out fast, taking game 1, but cannot complete the task as they drop games 2 and 3 for their second match loss of the tournament. They are 1 match loss from being eliminated. In the second match, Dennis and Sandra are quickly up against the wall with a first game loss. Their chances at $50,000 now all hinge on whether or not they can survive and advance in the second game of the second match. It was an amazing run. The magic comes to an end for Dennis and Sandra as Tricia and Randy just proved to be too much and close out the win and match for victory, taking home $25,000 each.
We're upset a little bit, but you know what? Anybody who shot right here would be a little bit upset, but you know,
Yep.
just disappointed. We shot good together all day.
Yep.
I couldn't ask for a better partner.
I know, we did good.
I mean, look at her. You know.
You're so sweet.
So, congratulations to the winners.
For sure.
Dennis and Sandra don't go home empty-handed, though, as they each grab a $2,500 check for their second place finish. Dennis's total T.O.C. earnings, though not what he was hoping for, still rings up the cash register for $4,000.